Hello everyone, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more Divinity Original Sin 2. Last time we we kind of wandered around. Was it Fort Joy? I think I've already forgotten the name of the place. Already? I forget every single time. Oh, there we go. So I didn't forget, I just thought I forgot. I forgot that I remembered. See? See? But at the end of the day, ultimately I forgot something, which is par for the course for me. We walked around. There was a gentleman by the name of, was Gawain, who had a proposal that sounded like a trap, so we denied that. There was a lady who recognized Ben Mesd, and seemed very scared of him, which kind of leads me to be a little bit less trustworthy of him. I'm kind of like, should I trust this guy? Entirely, I'm not too sure. We dropped a Fane from our group, and he took off to go do something else, and instead we replaced him with Losin, who I don't really know what she can do just yet. I guess we'll find out. And then we stopped to talk with Nebora, who we've discovered can potentially get these collars off of our necks. You know, once we are, as she put it, worthy. But I don't believe we are worthy just yet. And I just discovered wait, I feel like this is something I would have tried before, and I'm kind of surprised that maybe either I didn't or have I done it? I probably have. It's been so long I forgot what I've done. Hold down Alt to highlight things I can pick up, but I'm guessing, you know, being that they're all red, if I were to touch any of those, it would be considered thievery, and that would end my journey rather quickly. So I'm going to steal the log because it's white, which means I can steal it. All right. So one thing that I've had a little bit of time to think about what I've been doing, and I'm like, you know what? I am falling into the trap that I often do of trying to keep things going quick and rushing through the game, and you know, trying to keep things exciting, and gotta make cuts, just can't waste time just standing around. And I'm like, you know what, this is an RPG, and you know, part of an RPG is also looking at menus and crap. And I'm looking at the bags here, and I'm like, well, we've got one character who's holding like all of the items, and then we've got two others who've got like next to nothing. And I'm like, you know, when I get into combat, I want everyone to be able to have what they need. I want each character to have their own healing items and stuff to be able to, you know, or any sort of scrolls, or I want them to all have options rather than just sort of relying on everything. So I'm going to take a second, probably off camera here, real quick, to distribute some of this loot amongst the characters. All right, so I didn't really do a ton, honestly. I just I threw a couple scrolls, or, you know, I think these are scrolls, right? Yeah. Down to each of the other characters, just made sure that there was a bit of a distribution of healing potions, as well as some foodstuffs. But for the most part, yeah, I guess I'm okay with keeping most of this stuff on. Just, we'll say, one of the characters. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, if I want to, like, even out the weight, I guess I could also go ahead and say, you know, here, hang on to this crossbow mob, like, give them at least different, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this thing to basically give them all something that's a little bit more in line with what, maybe I wasn't ready. Let me see, 5 to 6 physical damage. That's 5 to 7. Well, ooh. A 5% critical chance, but 150% critical damage. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and give Slug's axe to the Red Prince. There we go. Because it has the potential of doing like 1 more damage, right? And it increases the critical chance. I don't know what his actual critical damage would be, but whatever. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've done that. I'm gonna go ahead and quick save, just to, you know, in case I do something stupid, like drink a potion accidentally, and then be like, oh no, I wasted that potion, and then Oh, I gotta go ahead and reload the save, but I wouldn't do something like that. I totally didn't do that during the cut at all, no. Anyways, what are we doing? We got this marker on our map. Quest marker. So evidently, there's a quest there. Right. I thought we had asked last time, and she was like, no. But I guess maybe we need to we need to be a little bit more pushy than what comes naturally to me. I'm not a very pushy person. I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. Whatever. We gotta go prove ourselves somehow. But I guess if we talk to her and be like, hey, can you give us the quest? We'll go do the quest. We'll prove ourselves, and then you can take these things off our necks.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened hand.
What do you need?
You have a few questions about Dallas? Sure, I guess.
Ha, the hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew her, the Feather would have been a likelier name.
I feel like we already asked all this. So maybe...
She nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, what she sees in him.
I'm just gonna leave that in just in case I didn't hear that last time, because I'm like, it sounds familiar, but it doesn't sound that familiar. What do you remember of Dallas?
Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul, quiet, loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across as no fearless military leader back then. She was just a girl. People do change, don't they?
I remember this line. You know what? No, I don't think people technically do. I believe, well, in a sense, I believe everyone's core, we'll say, the core of who they are is consistent. But through, through our life, the filter through which we see and we project our core into the world changes, and it can distort or change things. But I think, so you can appear differently, but I think, someone who's ultimately a crappy person will always be a crappy person. But somebody might appear to be a crappy person, so who's really to say? Whatever. Anyways, let's change the subject, much like we should be doing in the game, because I'm getting I'm not even talking about the game anymore. I guess we'll see her wares. Yeah. All right. So I guess that's not something we can do right now. All right. So the next quest I'm looking at is this one here, the Shakedown. Basically, we stood up for an elf when we first got here at Fort Joy, and they're like, they basically said, follow them, and then we decided to go ahead and, adventure around a little bit more. So we did a real great job at following them. But anyways, it told us of a safe place where we can talk safely. That's where we want to go. Where is this? Where is this? Oh, is that the place? The cavern entrance? That's my guess. All right, so let's head off over in that direction. Let's head over to the cavern entrance. I guess we'll probably run across various other... Oh, maybe that's why. Wait, bucket. I remember the alt not working, but it's evidently right alt and the left alt key are considered separately. So you can use left alt to highlight items. There's some leather pants in there. Mona's leather pants. Oh, look at him, like 4 physical armor. All right, so that's Mona. You're diseased. She's a traitor. Okay, first let's try to do things the above board way. Let's try talking to her and see if we can't get a pair of them leather pants. Cause, gotta have leather pants. Sure. All right, Mona.
Leave me. Go.
Okay, so we can note her pallor, I don't know what that means, and ask if she needs help. Do as she asks. She looks contagious. Say you'll fetch a doctor. She doesn't look well at all. Mystic. Tell her not to fear. You have seen the other side, and it is beautiful. Fascinating. Or as a scholar, fascinating. You've read about the plague known as the Wet Death, and never seen such an acute case. Or take your leave. Well, I feel like the scholarly approach is a little insensitive, as is the mystic one. Although the mystic one does sound like a fun sort of thing. We're just gonna ask for help.
You leave me be. Just leave.
Want to trade first? Maybe. Ray's bloated corpse skill book. Oh wow! So does this just teach the? Does this teach the skill, or is this? I would guess a skill book. Yeah, allows you to actually cast a thing. That's cool. So we get some necromancer stuff from her. Now, I'm wondering, does she actually have a case of this wet death or the wet plague or whatever that was called? Or is this a side effect of necromancy? Huh. Target character goes, okay. Because it makes me wonder, like, is this like a side effect of necromancy? Is this not necessarily that she's sick? It's that she's doing stuff. I'm actually going to try again, talking to her again. Disease blocked by physical armor. Oh! I actually had a chance of getting the disease. That's interesting!
She groans in pain, refusing or unable to acknowledge you.
Okay, I guess we'll leave her be. But that's interesting that it says disease blocked by physical armor. So I'm assuming that if we had not been wearing armor, there's a good chance that we could have contracted the disease. Oh, that is cool! Yes! I love it when you can contract diseases! No, I just think that is a fun little touch because, it means that, you know, in the future I've got to be a little bit more mindful of that. They're like, hey, am I wearing protection here? Like, do I have a barrier between me? You know, social distancing. Am I staying far enough away from the lady here? Am I wearing a mask? Well, I technically I am. See, there's my mask. Oh man, I want a bucket mask now. Yes. All right, let's continue heading in this direction towards these. I'm saying these very oddly. This cavern, where we can speak freely. All right, let's see. Nothing in the crate. What about in the barrel? Of course, there's no loot. Wait. Oh, there it is. Is that it? Interesting. That's actually kind of hidden, like, in a way. Should I talk to these people first? Doctor, Lest, and then Dane. Oh, wow. Dane's got 1 point of health left.
What do you think of messing with Rift's roots anyhow?
This sounds like the start of a quest. So we'll get to that later. When we get back out, then we'll,
A little reprieve from the din outside.
I'll stab you right in the eye. I magicked you, you're dead! I love it. I love it. You know, how would kids in a fantasy setting play? You know, it's instead of like a cops and robbers type thing, like gotcha, gotcha. It's
I know they help.
Whoever kills the other is the boss. Interesting. Elodie, that's who we were supposed to be coming here to talk to. All right, Elodie, let's chat.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
Oh, is it? See, I'm not actually, I'm a strange other intelligence that from another world that is communicating with this avatar, in your world, so I'm not accustomed to, everything. Anyways, I'm happy to help. Tell her she needs to be more careful, or she needs to toughen up. No, no, I'm happy to help. That's what I do.
She bows.
All right, now let's get down to what phrase am I gonna use? Let's get down to brass tacks. Sure, why not? Ask if she knows any way out of the fort. Say you'd like to know who's in charge around here. Ask how she came to Fort Joy or take a leave. Do you know way out of the fort?
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
You're very frank. Not many people will actually admit what they fear like that. I like that. Okay. Say you'd like to know who's in charge around here. Yeah.
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power.
Okay, her little cloth thing is going crazy here. Griff, now, isn't that what the doctor outside was just mentioning? Whoever that was out there, I've already forgotten his name. He was laying there, he had 1 point of health. From what the doctor was saying, that he had a run-in with Griff, or Griff's people, or something. So I have a feeling that this Griff character is somebody we're going to be tangling with. How did you come to Fort Joy? And we'll need to make note of Sahila as well.
It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken.
Be a very interesting way of telling your story. But thank you for sharing that.
Wait, before you go.
Oh.
I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this.
Did we just get a severed head? Just like, here's a prize. I saved it for a special occasion. Here, have a severed head. It's like, oh, why, thank you. It's kind of like when a cat like kills something and it brings it to you as like a present. It's like, here, I killed this animal, have it, and you're like, oh, I thank you, and you throw it in the garbage, and the cat's looking at you like, what? Do you hate me? Like, is my gift mean nothing to you?
Thank you.
No, thank you. It's what I've always wanted. Oh, choose your reward, and I will get one of these either way. Oh, cool. Okay. Fire essence. White hot embers blast from the summer kingdom of Chaldea directly into this blazing enchanted orb. Sounds cool. A cracked two-hander. Well, I'm not. It grants a skill all in. Interesting. Well, I don't want a big two-hander. A skull cap. Hey, that's kind of cool. It's better than a bucket. I don't lose my I don't lose the 1 initiative, and I gain 2, so basically I get a +1 initiative and 2 magic armor. What about wizard pants? I lose a physical armor, but I gain 4 magic armor.
You're too slow.
I'm kind of between the skull cap and the wizard pants. I think the wizard pants are ultimately a better deal. Like it's even evidenced by the value, right? The skull cap's 35 gold, and the wizard pants are 62. It actually looks like it's lighter as well. I could get this and give this to Losa, because Losa has no armor whatsoever. So that would be like a total increase of like 6 points of armor to her. Whereas if I just go with the skull cap, you know, you're gaining 2 points, and yeah, you get a little bit more initiative. So I'm gonna go with wizard pants, and we'll accept that. Cool. So let's go ahead and give the wizard pants to Losa. You know, I could just. There we go. Here, have some pants.
I'll stab you right in the eye.
Interesting. Physical armor 0 out of 1. Will that get restored if she rests? Oh, there we go. It went up. Okay, I guess just over time. I'm still getting used to how the armor system works in this game. I like it. Just getting used to it. All right. All right. So now that we've gotten that, let's talk to the people around here. Let's talk to the kids. They're close to us. Modi, how's it going?
Whack! Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword!
Let's see. Laugh and beg the valiant knight not to slay you. Roll your eyes and tell the kid to run along. Freeze and smile awkwardly. You've never been good with kids. Or tell the kid to go find his parents. No, please, please, Knight Modi, don't slay me. Wait, no, wait. I'm an evil ogre. Please, knight, don't slay me. What the heck? that was like Shrek and Gru did a fusion dance. Like I I just did a reference there for 3 different franchises all at once. Not one of them is relevant to what we're playing right now. All right, sure. Well, I guess Shrek is kind of whatever.
I'll spare you this time, Beast, but don't cross me again. Ever.
All right, I won't.
You're really fun. Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me.
No, this is bad idea written all over it.
Ready?
Say set. Fine, let's do it.
Go!
Can I just follow him?
You found me! Okay, wait. Let me hide again. Ready?
I mean, we're kind of cheating. We just follow him. Fine, sure. We're gonna play with him. Sure, let's do it. Why not? I'm curious to see where this goes. All right, set.
Go!
Oh, you tricky little punk.
Oh! Wow! You're really smart. I bet. You know what? I bet my best friend would really like you. Come on, I'll introduce you.
I was honestly just looking up at the map and waiting to see if he would reappear. I was like, maybe like a little yellow dot will pop up on the map and I'll be able to like, oh, there! But I guess I accidentally ran into him. I also heard footsteps, but I wasn't sure if those were the other characters walking around, so I wasn't sure if I was able to track by sound. Not confirmed, not sure. But sure, yeah. Tell me about your best friend.
I know how to spell introduce. It's INTRODUCE.
Good job, Modi. Good job. All right, introduce me to your best friend.
What's this? I found something.
Oh.
I need to
My
dig
wave's
here.
too small for you. You'll have to find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
I need to dig here.
Red Prince, if I recall correctly, you can dig.
I am not opposed to manual labor if circumstances require.
Ancient stone hatch. Well, this has got dungeon diving written all over it. Can I really not fit down this way with him?
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
Fine. All right. Let's head down the hatch. I mean, I was going to talk to people, but I'll take 725 random experience for going down a hatch. I've got a feeling that we should be cautious. Who is this friend of his? I love the scenery here. Like the environment here is this is super cool. And I also love that Sir Laura is still following us. I don't really like Sir Laura. Laura seems kind of grumpy, but gotta be a reason why still following us. Oh.
You're back. And you brought... But who's this?
Wither, this is my new friend. She's really smart. You'll like her a lot.
I'm intrigued.
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But she's really nice and tall. Maybe she can even help you with that thing.
Why? A grown friend? You brought an adult here. Good gods. Can it be?
Okay, Lord Withermore. Lord Withermore, he's petrified. Interesting. Looks like he's got something stabbed like through his chest. The Spear of Brachus Rex. Wait, we know that name, don't we? We do. I don't remember how we know the name, but I remember the name. I'm just gonna go ahead and check this barrel. Maybe this well-worn chest as well. Ooh, a wooden targe, which is a shield. Don't mind me, I'm just looting this stuff before I decide to save your soul from eternally being stuck to a wall. Priorities, people. Priorities. Okay, you have a shield, right? You have a makeshift shield, which is 12 and 8. And this here is 8 and 6. So it's not as good as what he's already got. Now, your combat abilities. He doesn't even have an ability really for a shield, right? No. But everyone's, yeah. Now, he's set up as a ranged character, but he doesn't actually have to have the skill for it. Oh, wait, maybe Huntsman, sorry. But that's only when attacking from the high ground. So I guess he does get a bit of an advantage with range, provided he is above the opponent. But other than that, I could easily adapt him into fighting with a shield. Huh. I'll consider it. All right. Okay. Let's talk to this this thing. I am really intrigued here. All right, Lord Withermore, let's talk.
You! Tell me true. Stand you with the Source Hunters, or do you serve the tyrant Brachus Rex?
Tell him you are in neither camp and quickly bring him up to speed on the last 1,000 years of history. Yes, because I'm well versed in the last 1,000 years of history. I say this island hasn't belonged to Brachus for a millennium. Shoot him a quizzical look. What the devil is he on about? Or take your leave. All right, let's tell him you are in neither camp, and let's bring him up to speed on the last 1,000 years of history. Sure. As best as I can.
1,000 years? Gods, the walls of this pit have leached a whole millennium from me.
Sorry, buddy. That really sounds like it sucks. But you know what? For being stuck down here for like 1,000 years, I'd say the guy seems to be seems to have his faculties in order. Like his brain he still seems pretty sane. Like some kudos there, Lord Withermore.
I haven't seen a living soul in all that time. What a strange notion.
Well, say he seems rather close with Modi, though. Doesn't that count? Or ask why he's trapped down here. I am curious about that. Like, why doesn't Modi count? Is Modi a ghost?
A child may technically be alive, but so is a potato, if you understand me. No, Modi cannot help with what I ask.
You just called Modi a potato. Well, I mean, with the way Modi's going back and forth there, I'm like maybe he's onto something with that. Okay, why are you trapped down here, buddy?
A wicked king, it was. Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it.
Oh, do go on.
Yet, my failure was absolute. I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer.
Don't be so hard on yourself, buddy.
Please, good lady, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years.
I'll see what I can do.
Seize the spear. End this degradation. I beg you.
Now, will that free him, or will that, like, free him, you know, in the other way? Like, will he die?
Oh, it's stuck fast. Oh, it's stuck fast.
Okay, maybe we need more strength. Let's see, what's our strength is 10. Okay, let's let Red Prince have a try.
I got it.
Good sir. You have set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. But my spirit... Blast! I remain trapped in this mouldering skeleton yet.
All right. So I guess yeah, we're gonna. Can we switch over to the more party leader type thing? No. Nope. It's the Red Prince freedom, so he's gonna chit chat with the Red Prince, right? Ask what binds him. Implore him to enjoy his newfound mobility. Scholars say there must be strong magic at play here. Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah, let's go with the scholarly thing. I feel like if we're role playing as the Red Prince, you know, we can act a little bit more, what's the term? Like a little bit more assuming about things. We know things. We're smart and stuff. Yes. Yeah, sure.
I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Brachus Rex. May maggots lace his entrails.
That's a lovely picture.
After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. What say you?
Oh, I am intrigued. Accept this exchange? Yeah?
Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it.
Okay, there's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. No, but I will take a look.
The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch.
Okay.
Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. With dignity.
How do you know where your soul is kept?
I was fully briefed about this awful place before I came. My goal was to destroy the fiend who had been marshalling the world's most unwholesome weapons and magic into an army he intended to use against the realm.
That Brachus guy?
I never thought I would become one of his victims, and yet, here I am.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the island?
Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls, wands that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. My order would never have used such barbaric magic against our enemies.
Wands that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. Isn't that what we technically are? That's why we have the collars, right? Are we not seen as sorcerers? Okay, so our goal is to get his jar. Do we have to return it to him or just destroy it, like to free his soul? I think we just need to free the soul. All right, okay, I like this. This is really cool. I like the way this is playing out. Okay. I guess we can go ahead and leave here again. Actually, wait, we got a few, we got experience. We also had a few, was it journal entries? All right, the murderous Geist. We met Magister Yarrow. She's desperately searching for a sorcerer named Migo. Okay. Escape from Fort Joy. Oh! The Path of Common Knowledge. Okay, so these are different ways to get out, I guess. The Path of the Soul. Withermore has promised to show us a way out of the fort if we can help him break his bonds. The Path of Common Knowledge. Perhaps Sahila, the elf, will know a way out, or someone in Fort Joy must know of a way out. Oh, I love this! I'm sorry. This is exciting. I'm like, I don't know why, but like talking to the dead and this sort of stuff, like I'm getting, this is a really weird thing, but it's making me think of like King's Quest 6. And everyone's like, what? And in King's Quest 6, I don't know, it had this kind of very magical sort of fantasy feel to it. And there was these parts in the game where you could take several different paths to get to the end, or to get into, just to get into a castle and to beat the game. So there was multiple paths you could take, multiple endings. And I don't know, for some reason, there's just a certain something about the feel here that is, it's tickling the same sort of things in my brain that King's Quest 6 did, and I'm loving that. I'm loving this idea that hey, we have multiple ways we can get off the island, and I kind of really want to do this one. Like, this one feels noble. It feels like we're helping him out, and he's going to help us out. I'm really glad we played hide and seek with Modi now. Dang, that is cool. I'm sorry. This. Okay, I'm like super excited here. Okay, I love this. Froley, you know, let's talk to Froley here.
A human? You stink.
Wave her comment away, or ask the child if she isn't also a human. Ask her where she learned her manners. Tell her not to give in to ugly prejudice. Say that may be true, but at least you're not playing make-believe in dank, disgusting cave. Take your leave. Is she pretending to be like a monster? Because, you know, it's like, it might be simple for me to just go ahead and start, like, scolding her, but it kind of sounds to me like she's playing pretend, much like Modi was. And, him being a knight, he was playing the role, oh, I'm gonna take on ogres. What if she's, like, a non-human? Maybe she's pretending to be an elf, and that is the example she's had, you know? Maybe the elves around her talk like that. So maybe she doesn't really mean it. She's just, you know, she's playing. She's a kid. Ask if she isn't a human. Let's ask her if she isn't also a human. And then she might clear things up for us.
No. I'm a lizard. I just didn't grow my scales yet.
Oh. Play along and say how right she is. You must have been mistaken. You know, I'm so sorry. Tell her not to believe in foolish fantasies. No, I'm so sorry. You know, I was mistaken. You know, it's dark in here. I couldn't see. I'm sorry. Yes, you are indeed a lizard.
Yes, you were. Now get human.
Okay, I'm leaving. Modi was more fun. Whoa, what's going on in your head? Oh, Sahila. Now I might be permanently blinded. That's interesting. Okay, let's talk to Rula first.
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Your kind I handle, but small ones.
Oh. I heard a voice. Shrug and say kids aren't so bad. Scholar, say that children are necessary for a stable population, or shudder and agree, or take your leave. Yeah, kids aren't so bad, or say that children are necessary for a stable population. Yeah, but it's like, where we are, I don't want kids here. Like, I can handle kids, but I don't want to handle them in a freaking prison. We're on a prison island! But the kids themselves, you know, they're not so bad.
Stay in this cave a while longer. Provoke Modi, the wild one who runs like his clothes catch fire. I see how you feel then.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with him. Rula, you need to chill a little bit. Alright, unfortunately, I'm looking at the time. I've got to go. So next time, we will talk to Sahila, but I'm not going to forget the deal I made with, crap. Withermore? Something Withermore. Yeah, I will not forget that. I definitely want to be taking that path. We have to free his soul. But you know, I gotta see what Sahila's got to say. Maybe, actually, I should probably also see.
Go find
I keep forgetting to try trading with people. Like 3 physical armor. That's something I could really use for basically all my characters. All right, so let's see, Losa. What's his armor? I don't know who needs the armor more. You know what? It doesn't matter. Just buy the armor, and then you can swap it around later. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, so I'm gonna get the stained shirt. Okay, 17 gold. What can I trade for 17 gold? Threadbare gown. You know what? Let's get rid of it. It's useless at this point. Same thing with threadbare pants. They don't actually give us, like, stat bonuses or anything. threadbare pants. And that takes up a whole 10, so... You want some intestines? I don't want to get rid of the intestines and stuff because I'm like maybe for crafting, you know, I might need that. So let's just go ahead and, what is it? Add gold to match balance offer. There we go. How's that? I accept your offer. Excellent. Go find a little one to bother. I take my piece. Right, Rula. I get it. You don't like kids. You can chill. So she's got 1 and 5. He's got 1 physical armor, but no magic armor. I kind of feel... Well, who's got more health? Vitality, 43, 43. He's got less health. Let's give him the stained shirt. Where you at? There you are. Wow, stained shirt. It's a fancy looking stained shirt.
I know they help.
All right. Anyways, as I started to say, I'm out of time, so we're gonna go ahead and end things here. Next time we will talk to Sahila and explore a little bit more of Fort Joy. I'm loving this. I don't know. It's just, it's fun. It's cool. Yes. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.